Welcome to Geeta Kollipara podcast. I want to start this episode by wishing everyone a blessed Varahi Navarathri. We hope you are all immersed in the grace of Varahi Amma and enjoying your sadhana during this sacred time. In this episode, we will explore the deeper spiritual significance of Navaratri, the transformative power of Durga Saptasati, and how divine grace, karma, and spiritual practice works together in our lives. And now it is my absolute honor to welcome today's guest, my Guru Tejomayi. I truly believe that having the opportunity to meet Tejuma, speak with her, or simply be in her presence is a profound blessing. I am deeply grateful to have her with us today to share her wisdom, guidance, and insights with all of us. Hello, Amma.
నమస్తే మా అందరికీ వారాహి నవరాత్రి శుభాకాంక్షలు. ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ విషెస్ ఫర్ వారాహి నవరాత్రి.
Amma, just to begin with, we have different Navaratris dedicated to various forms of Divine Mother, such as Shyamalama Navaratri, Lalitama Navaratri, Varahi Amma Navaratri, and Sharan Navaratri. When someone performs a sadhana like reciting Durga Saptasati or any other divine sadhana, how is practicing during Navaratri different from practicing on ordinary days? What makes this sacred period spiritually more powerful?
Very good question, ma. Just that divine consciousness is one and it manifests in different forms. And whenever we, as I always say, we do have a prarabdha, and because of which we are taking this life, and divine gives us multiple opportunities and pockets for us to work on them. So, if you look at when all of us do have an ardent wish to be a better self of ourselves, or maybe resolve our life problems, or have our wish fulfillment, and stuff like that. Sometimes they might be aligned with our divine will, or it might be coming from our manasik samskaras, which are coming from our past lives, negative karma, and the lessons to be learned henceforth. So, all these 4 months, if you look at four Navaratris, according to me, it is divided every 3 months so that first, whenever I need to have some wish fulfillment, I need to at least enjoy pockets of Icha, Jnana, Kriya, Bliss. Icha, Jnana, Kriya, Bliss. This is my version, interpretation of why we have these Navaratris every 3 months, like a quarter. So perhaps the first Navaratri, which starts Chaitra Navaratri, which we which just starts after Ugadi, might be setting a tone for us that okay, this is what I wish, or this is what I think is being my. I mean, usually what is the highest vibrational energy we can hold is gratitude, contentment, and then starts our journey towards joy and bliss. So perhaps Ugadi is new beginnings, new learnings, and then reflection about okay, what's been so great about our life and stuff like that. Usually, new beginnings, people do think about okay, what are my new goals, new plans. But the other way to look at is also being thankful and grateful about what we have, what God has been gracefully giving us for the past 1 year or so if you consciously work towards it. So perhaps the Chaitra Navaratri is, according to me, which we also say as Lalita Navaratri in some places, or which just ends with Sri Ramanavami. Those periods are the bucket or pockets which to express extreme gratitude or feel the bliss of what all we already God has been graceful by our sadhana. And then comes our Sharad Navaratri, which is an offset of Icha. So the next cycle, like, okay, I want to achieve this, I want to have this, Amma, please grant me, I'm doing sadhana for this. Then with Icha comes what? Jnana. Then that comes under um, your Kriya Sekti comes from Varahi Mata, and your Jnana Sekti comes from our um, Rajashyamala Mata. So to enhance this cycle, I think at some places we want Kriya. So I first wanted to know what should I work on, or what is the action I have to do, or if at all I need to, along with when I do Chaitra Navaratri, I don't normally just say gratitude. I also start a tone for okay, what next? So to that there is some actions required, which might be of two ways. One is immediately I can take those actions, and one requires contemplation. So immediate action phases are Varahi Navaratri, which divine makes us work on it in a immediate basis, or take actions that are required for us to complete that particular karma or that particular wish fulfillment, and so on. And Sharad Navaratri deepens our practice with, again, whatever are the mm, next level planning for my that particular, because spirituality as a window opens in layers. I don't think the moment I think I should have this, I will get everything panned out in a one go. So I need breaks and phases for me to understand that this is what is open so far. I'm ready to take this action. And then the next, in the same line of my expressing gratitude, and the next level planning which happens during my um, Chaitra Navaratri, the Varahi Mata sets those tones because she's so disciplined. She makes us take some actions, and then sets the tone for the next level opening of our spiritual opening, so that I get next guidance. And then whatever as the jnana that is required again in the next quarter, which completes with Rajasyamala. Then there is a cycle of completion of one layer, one peel, which again comes with Chaitra Navaratri. And this is how I think the loop completes. A small particular portals, particularly focused on wish fulfillment or karma nivritti, taking action, reflection, and next level planning, the required jnana that is required during our Rajasyamala Navaratri. Again, reflection and celebration, feeling the bliss of achieving that goal or wish fulfillment in pockets, in small sizes or big sizes, being grateful about it, taking the next level actions in the same line, and so on. In this cycle, new things can add up, some things can complete, then feel blissful about God is. Every time I'm completing a cycle, a peel is opening for me. I feel more connected with divine. I feel more um, that there's a strength that I derive, that yeah, to complete this I have this God who helped me. So I need to more do sadhana. So that gives me my ignition for next level year hours of stretching or doing homa or doing mantra japa, and that spiritual ascensions that keep happening hand in hand. And this is my pure interpretation.
Sure, Amma, sure. Thank you so much, Amma. Amma, when I first saw your interview 1 year ago during Varahi Navaratri, you were introduced by the host as Varahi Sadhaka. So I just wanted to ask, what is your connection with Varahi Amma?
Varahi Amma is my mother Amma. I can't forget her influence in my life. So when things were hard on me, or when things started wobbling, these gods and all started connecting, I was so lost. So the goddess who held me during all those times, I strongly believe is Varahi Mata. Not even the other mother I consider is Chandika Mata. So not my other. So that's why I say this is Varahi Mata and this is Chandika Mata, or otherwise. I don't have a differentiation is which is right eye is which goddess and which is left god. But I believe they are my both eyes, and the third eye is my Lord Shiva, and that's how I always interpret this is my world of my god and goddesses. And Divine Mother made me. First of all, I don't know who is Varahi Mata. So my father brought one Varahi Mata book. Then she suddenly said, "Open this book." I used to hear guidances those times, like how right now you are able to hear the guidance and you frame these questions, Noma. Similarly, I was in that phase during 2 years ago, maybe. Uh, then she asked me to read these lines every day. Make me go to temple and recite those that whole mantra list. So eventually, I was so connected with her in the first go that she used to nurture me a lot. She used to talk to me a lot and give me kind of strength. no, this is not what you're thinking. Keep doing, keep doing. And even when I was not listening to Durga Ma's voice during those initial times when I used to recite Saptasati, she used to say, don't think because you don't see the difference or you don't get answers what you're looking at, it doesn't mean. She tells Chandika Ma as Akka, okay, like sister. They talk to them in that languages, okay. And then every time when I now also when I go to Kasi and I visit Varahi Amma, and then I say, Amma, these days I'm not doing your sadhana. Sorry, Amma. She says, Akka Seva చేస్తున్నావు కదమ్మా. She says, you do Akka Seva, right? And then if you're doing Akka Seva and Jagannatha Seva, it is as equivalent as doing my Seva. So loving. She never, many people say she is very strict. She'll scold you. She is very rough. Her tone is little rough, yes. The way she behaves and demeanor is kind of very strict, like authoritarian and stuff, but very loving energy, very very loving, pleasing, always behind you, always giving you that wisdom and strength that you need at that right moment, taking us to the path which I want at that moment, by hook or crook. Okay, she is not a person who will keep quiet when I say, I can't take that route, Amma. It's very hard for me. She will demand you to take that path, ensure you take that path, and ensure you will cross that bridge that is required for your today's ascension or today's problem resolution. So she has been like that, a mother for me. Any time of the day, any moment, even now, after these many years, when I get literally scared of these negative energies, or sometimes I get bothered by certain influences as part of my ascension levels or healing people at a group level. There's so many people who come with a lot of baggages, and sometimes they try to attack me, and sometimes like that, which I don't usually tell it in our classes, but this is part and parcel of our life. So we don't have to tell everything what we do for people, right? So this is the flip side of doing group sessions and stuff. So and I'm a human end of the day, so I also get scared at sometimes. Then I ask Amma, Varai Amma, you are here only, right? You tell me yes, 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 only then I'll open my eyes. I'm so scared now. Then she says, then she'll say, it's okay, I'm right here, open your eyes. What is there to be scared? I'm right here, right? Like that. So, and then when I do these Shakti Udbhavana homas and all, many negative energies try to attack me, and sometimes it's really hard. Not sometimes, every time it's hard. I don't tell it outside, that's all. But that Divine Mother Varahi is the the backbone of my life. If she is not there, I don't think I could have done any homas. It's not possible for me. That is what it is, ma. So ma in last year Navarathri time, she told me every time many have written Varahi Krama Vidhi, which is the way to do Varahi Mata Aradhana. But Amma like her to be seen as mother, though everyone stamps her as Ugra Devata, fierce goddesses. And she is like that with the red claws and all that. But certain roles demand authority, but she is very, very loving energy. Sometimes our egos are so high that we don't listen when told sweetly. That is when she comes into our life to literally shake us and put us into the right path with her danda. So Ma told me, Amma, many people relate to me very ugra. I'm not fierce, right? He said, no, Amma, you've been so kind to me. I never saw you as anyone other than um, sweetness, kindness. You stand by us. I agree. If not you, who? So I agree your stance in my life. I accept. So she told me, why don't you write a krama where there is no mention of any of her body parts to display her strength. So all the krama we have written, in that process, I ended up with her grace, and only I am a channel, I am an instrument. Only she is the one who made me right. Even whatever I have done is her grace, and only her grace. Um, she made me write the Sahasranama with some letters, some words corrected. which is displaying not her as uh, high breast and all such language, but more of mother, more of stand by me, the strength, wisdom, courage, more of commitment, dedication, discipline, virtuous, a goddess who stands by word, a goddess who stands by her commitment. Like there are many times in our myth and our frustration or sometimes desperation, we say when. If Varahima, if I get the guidance from Varahima and Ma says it will happen, it will happen. She never says I will do, and it is not that she will not do. Inside of her commitment, she may hit us, beat us, make us do things that we never will do otherwise, or we are scared to do. She gives strength. If we are feeling shyful, she will hold our hand and say, I am there, come. And she'll walk our path and never make us feel shyful. That's her commitment. And in the same way, we ended up writing about her virtues and her strength. Anybody who relates with her think Asma, and a mother who is always with me, who in my hard times, in whichever form and shape she appears, I am acceptful about her form in any way. Her boar face is not a face which is looking at us. I always want to see mother as beautiful, but it's a sign that the commitment she holds when all the world dissolves, she's the one who can hold that on her tusk and on her mouth and protect us from our difficulties. So the world is nowhere but inside me. When my world has fallen down, she will hold me like that. That is a sign. So I can accept her in that beautiful form, because when all the people left me, she is the one who held me. That is the strength. And in that language only we have written all the Sahasranama, all the Stavam, all the 8 9 days. Which day what parayana we have to do, what mantra japa we have to do, everything has been given by her, that I like my devotees to worship me in this form, and I'm so privileged to introduce this to the world. I'm so grateful, I can't express my gratitude for her choosing me to do this divine work for me. And I would really love all your audiences to go do this Varahi sadhana in whatever difficult phases they are. Ma will touch their lives and enhance it for good. And I'm very happy to provide the link, Ma. Please share it in your whatever forms in the description, so people will download it and use it and benefit from it. This is coming July 15 to 23rd is our Varahi Navarathri. Ma. We will be doing Varahi Homa in the morning. So in the evening we will recite Sahasranama, Stavam, Hridayam of Varahi Mastotra and other like Abhisheka or Marjanam. All of these things we will be doing for Ma. So please be part of the group. Please learn to do it. And when you are in a group, you do it, you feel like, okay, then the group energies will propel us forward. So be part of it and learn to do it and do it and get blessings of Varahi Mata in complete totality. And then let's further continue our journey in during Sarad Navaratri, doing Divine Mother's Seva again. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you so much for listening to me. I hope this would have been little useful to you. I'm very, very thankful.
Thank you so much, Amma, for giving this opportunity for all our audience to do Varahi Amma Sadhana. I'll definitely provide all the details.